5:45 in the morning time on this Saturday morning, 16th of September 2023. Direct by Newsman Naughton. There's a Beater Channel Saturday morning news for this Saturday morning, September 16th, 2023. Good morning, all this lovely Saturday morning, September 16th, 2023. It is 60 degrees and light rain at 5:45 a.m. Today, expect a high of 70 degrees. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. This is the morning edition of Beater Channel News here tonight at 5:45. Top story is Hurricane Lee. Now, a post-tropical cyclone impacted Massachusetts, especially along the coastline. The latest 5 a.m. advisory, it's now a post-tropical cyclone Lee, 80-mile-per-hour winds, minimum pressure 965 millibars, located at 41.8 to the north, 66.0 to the west, moving north at 25 miles an hour. Hurricane conditions are possible across portions south of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia later today within the hurricane watch areas. Tropical conditions and coastal flooding are occurring across portions of coastal New England and Atlantic Canada and will continue to spread northward within the tropical storm warning areas. The strong winds are likely to lead to downed trees and potential power outages. Heavy rainfall from Lee may produce localized urban and small stream flooding in portions of far eastern Massachusetts, eastern Maine, and New Brunswick and western Nova Scotia today. Dangerous surf and life for the root hurricane conditions will continue to affect the U.S. East Coast, Atlantic Canada, Bermuda, the Bahamas, the Turks and Caicos Islands, Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and the Northern Leeward Islands through the weekend. In other news, Libya floods the Wadi Durna Dam of Death, where people will never forget. Grad students' family speaks out as outrage over Seattle officer body camera video grows. A close encounter with the alien bodies in Mexico. Hawaii governor's fear people died in Maui wildfires, number reduced to 97. Kansas said a new law will stop changing gender identities and birth certificates. Ukraine live briefing, three nations block Ukraine, Kim Jong-un views missiles in Vladivostok. Kim Jong-un towards fighter Russian jet factory as worries grow of deeper military ties. Britain and the American exile bully dogs by the end of the year. New details of Russia's cyber hackers breaching the Las Vegas casino systems. In Anniversary, this week's weather property anniversary officials, businesses, and award homeowners to prepare for more extreme weather events. In Renton, the first monument on our local soldiers fought in the Revolutionary War has been installed in the town color being recognized on Saturday. Taunton High School football scores 33 unanswered points for a 33-0 win over the Durfee Hilltoppers in Fall River. Last night, high school action. High school boys soccer beyond TJ Letcher's 3 goals beat the Mills Mocs 5-2. North Lancers girls varsity soccer team defeated Mills on the road 3-1. And North Lancers girls varsity volleyball team dropped a 3-2 decision to the Mills Mohawks. In the last match, which was exciting to the end. Looking at some high school football scores around the South Shore. Whereas Blue Hills 50, Massachusetts 14, Xavier 41, Bridgewater Radom 0. Sandwich 20, Plymouth 14, Randolph 27, Mills 9. Hull 40, Woburn Avon 11. Somerset Berkeley 35, Stoughton 14, Plymouth South 35, Revere 6. Norwell 26, West Bridgewater 14, South Shore Tech 14, Bourne 3. Southeastern 20, Case 0, Rockland 33, Manchester Essex 16, Situate 47, Winterberry 7, Pembroke 45, Boston Prep 0, Hanover 37, Hingham 15, Calver 49, Tri-County 0, Class 20, Silver Lake 7, East Bridgewater 14, Dawson 10, Braintree 30, North Quincy 7, Missouri 27, Marshfield 24. And Shipton. Peter, channel news time is 5:50. Officials visit Quincy School to hail Universal School Meal Program. Class at Sioux Citrus over Oyster Farms and Braintree's has James Curry continued family athletic tradition. And now shifting gears to sports at 5:50. Coach Dan Sanders is told to give sunglasses to Buff, said cast of ESPN's first take after CSU jam. College football action. Maryland 42, Virginia 14, Army 37, UTSA 29, Air Force Academy 39, Utah State 21. WNBA action was New York Liberty 90, Washington Mystics 75, and it was Dallas Wiggins 94, Atlanta 382. The Boston Red Sox get shut out by the Toronto Blue Jays 3-0. Yankees 7, Pittsburgh Pirates 5, Miami Marlins 9, Atlanta Braves 6, Tampa Bay Rays 7, Baltimore Orioles 1. Cincinnati Reds 5, New York Mets 3, Cleveland Guardians 12, Texas Rangers 3, Minnesota Twins 10, Chicago Red Sox 2, Kansas City Royals 4, Houston Astros 2, Milwaukee Brewers 5, Washington Nationals 3, Philadelphia Phillies 5, St. Louis Cardinals 4, Colorado Rockies 3, San Francisco Giants 2, Detroit Tigers 11, LA Angels 2, Arizona Diamondbacks 6, Chicago Cubs 4, Center Padres 8, Oakland A's 3, West LA Dodgers 6, Seattle Mariners 3. Minnesota Vikings medicine says racist Bidwell unacceptables. Lionel Messi did in trouble with Miami to Atlanta. Brendan injury to be a fracture not a bone booth. Jets Rogers to adapt as watch what I do. Abbott to start quarterback Butcher versus USF. Jones signed ceremony deal to retire for the York Baltimore Orioles, and Smith to win certificate from Michigan Pick University of Kentucky. Chargers said, quarterback Eckler double play Sunday. Peter, Channel News Time, 5:52. Time enough for a traffic and transit check on this Saturday morning. Baby! Today and until further notice, the diversion schedule will be in effect with buses. Will place regular train service between Worcester, Shirley, and the Fitchburg line. As that's effective, Fitchburg line train 1400, 523 from Shirley's operate 10 minutes beyond schedule between Aaron and Off Station due to a late bus connection. This weekend and next weekend, buses will place regular train service between Braintree South Station allow for time replacement work on the Red Line and bridge work. And all ferry services on the MBT to Charlestown, Hingham Hall, Winthrop, and the Lynn ferries will be suspended today due to weather, and service will resume Sunday, September 17th. Southeast Expressway, northbound side, the Minnesota to Quincy stretch, 84 eastbound side, so the New Richmond, and 95 on the northbound side, those are East Haven. And here's 87 southbound side, those are 11 in Champlain, New York. Peter, Channel News Time, 5:53. Time now for a weather report. We got a line of rain from Lee, stretch of rain from Maine, all the way down to New Hampshire and down from eastern Massachusetts, and rated heavily on Fall River to Bedford as. The impact of Hurricane Lee peaked this morning before clearing conditions and division winds developed this afternoon as high pressure nudges into southern New England Sunday, bringing a pleasant fall day until the late Sunday on Monday as our frontal system moves through throughout for the rest of the week with cool and seasonable temperatures. Hurricane Lee currently looking east and Atlantic and continues its northward trek into the Canadian Maritimes today. Most concerns around Lee peaked this morning with the greatest winds expected between that and approximately 14 feet before they gradually subsided as winds shifted more to the west-northwest this afternoon. Winds are currently gusting in excess of 45 knots across the outer Cape Atlantic with expectation that gust intensity to peak around 50, 55 knots this morning before gusts gradually begin to diminish throughout today. By late this afternoon, gusts should be fall back to 50, 20 knots across the interior and less than 30, 35 knots across the waters. Overnight high resolution rain shield of the guidance shift the rain shield slightly west, even though the center of Lee jumped slightly east at 11 p.m. at HCD update. Such a light persuasion may extend all the way to the connect without border the western diagonal, while pumps have increased slightly along I-495 corridor, westward investment of the range, shield will crest around 12C this morning. Before reaching the northwestward as the low tracks further to the government made range chances are expected to diminish greatly to all locations included on the Cape by ATC with little no additional persuasion thereafter. Additional high resolution cannon shifted to the range shield and a bit to the west. At 008, HREF Street also hastened leads to marches such that the Surge Tech will be get to pull away from our western zones as early as late morning, early afternoon by 00Z. We anticipate that much of the interior will experience clear conditions with clouds perhaps heading around across Cape and the Cape Cod front. Such that with the improvements core over lowered rain chances today will end up being a seasonal yet blustery day for much of the interior with highs in the low to mid 70s. Coastal concerns peak with an overnight high tide with webcam imagery showing minor coastal flood on the easy street of that second this report bid. Singular coastal flood report received overnight as flow diminishes and the shifts more northwest today. Coastal flood concerns will be much less for the early afternoon time. Additional waves are expected to crest early this morning, diminish rather abruptly, especially across the southern waters. But today there remains a high rip current threat today. And this is tropical depression 15, 17.9 to the north, 45.3 to the west. Maximum sustained winds 35 miles an hour. Movement northwest at 14 miles will be Nigel. All right, look at the forecast goes like this. Today's going to call for a chance to shot rate before 2 p.m. Cloud skies have at 70 degrees p.m. Breezing to the northwest about 22 miles an hour. Gust 36 miles an hour. Chance rate is 40%. New rain amounts less than 7 inches possible. Sunny yet, mostly clouds count during the early evening. The gradual clear to low about 55 degrees. West with about 8 to 13 miles an hour for Sunday. South count 79. West with about 6 to 8 miles an hour for Saturday night. Chance of showers after 3 a.m. Mostly clouds count about 59 degrees. Southwest with about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance rate 20%. Monday showers likely thunder spots with 1 p.m. Pressure fog wise. Mostly clouds count about 7 degrees at the low. 58 degrees, south about 5 to 8 miles an hour, anticipation 7% for Tuesday. Chance shower before 7 a.m. Pressure fog before 10 miles, mostly south cover 73, low 53 degrees. Northwest about 14 miles an hour, anticipation 30%. Wednesday, south cover 72, low 53 degrees. Northwest about 10 miles an hour for Thursday, south cover 72, low 52 degrees. Northeast at about 7 to 9 miles an hour for Friday, south cover 72 degrees. North for about 5 to 10 miles an hour, and southeast in the afternoon. Right now, it's 60 degrees and light rain. And that's going to be the Twitter channel morning news on this September 16th, 2023. On a Saturday morning, I'm Peter J. Wiggins. So we have a good morning, goodbye, stay safe, be happy, hopefully, whatever. Good day, and good morning.